Phase 2. Frame Assembly. 3 extended A-bars need to be assembled to connect the left and right wall frames. This step requires 3 A-bars with an insert, 3 A-bars without an insert, 6 2-inch bolts, and 6 nuts. Align the end of bar A with insert next to bar A without insert. These bars should slide easily into one another. The 2 holes with bolts already attached to bar A will be referred to as holes 1 and 2. The 2 holes in which both bars overlap each other will be referred to as holes 3 and 4. Push 2-inch bolts through holes 3 and 4. If you encounter resistance, loosen the nuts on holes 1 and 2, then try pushing the bolts through holes 3 and 4. Once both bolts are pushed all the way through, screw on the nuts and tighten all 4 bolts with a drill. Rewind this video and repeat these steps for the other 2 extended A-bars. When all 3 extended A-bars are complete and stable, the left and right wall frames can be connected. Bottom crossbar. Stand the left wall frame up along the left border of the tile flooring. Use this checklist to ensure the left wall frame is oriented correctly. The wall frame stands up on the black square pads. The eye of the eyelet on bar B faces the inside of the frame. The bolts without nuts on bar B face the inside of the frame. The black square pad on bar D faces the back of the frame. Use the checklist to orient the right wall frame on the right border of the tile flooring. With both frames in place, lay one of the extended A-bars along the back edge of the tile flooring. On the right wall frame, slide a 2 1/4 inch bolt into the last hole on bar D from the outside and through the X-shaped insert inside of extended bar A. Screw the bolt in by hand while holding extended bar A in place. Do not tighten this bolt with a drill yet. On the left wall frame, slide a 2 1/4 inch bolt into the last hole on bar D from the outside and through the X-shaped insert inside of extended bar A. Hold extended bar A in place and screw the bolt by hand. Then tighten the bolt with a drill while holding extended bar A firmly. Return to the right side to tighten the 2 1/4 inch bolt with a drill. Hold extended bar A securely with one hand when tightening the bolt. The frame should be stable enough to stand on its own without assistance, though it is still recommended to be cautious until the final 2 extended A-bars are secured. Front crossbar. On bar B on top of the left and right wall frames, locate the 2 1/4 inch bolts that were not tightened with a nut. The extended A-bars or crossbars will screw into these bolts. The 2 1/4 inch bolts in the first hole from the top on extended bar C lock the bolts on bar B in place. On the right wall frame, use a drill to slightly loosen the bolt in the top hole of extended bar C. Do not unscrew the bolt all the way. The 2 1/4 inch bolt located in the first hole of bar B should twist freely. Repeat this step for the left wall frame. Using ladders, support extended bar A with a partner and align the ends of the bar with the 2 1/4 inch bolts in the B bars. Orient extended bar A so the bolts in the middle of the bar face the front and back of the frame. Screw the 2 1/4 inch bolts on the left and right wall frames into the ends of extended bar A by hand. Use a drill to tighten the bolts while holding the bar securely in place with your other hand. Retighten the 2 1/4 inch bolt in extended bar C. Push up on bar B from underneath to ensure it is level with extended bar C. Do this on both sides. Back crossbar. On the back of the left wall frame, locate the 2 1/4 inch bolt in the first hole from the top of extended bar C. Use a drill to loosen this bolt slightly. Do not unscrew the bolt all the way. The 2 1/4 inch bolt located in the first hole of bar B should now twist freely. Repeat this step on the right wall frame. Both bolts on bar B of the left and right wall frames should twist freely. Using ladders, support extended bar A with a partner. Hold extended bar A with one hand while tightening the 2 1/4 inch bolt into extended bar A. Then use a drill to tighten both bolts, making sure extended bar A is level with bar B on both sides. Return to the 2 1/4 inch bolt on the back side of the wall frame at the top of extended bar C and tighten it back into place with a drill. Push bar B up from underneath to ensure the intersecting bars are square and level on top. Repeat this step for both sides. Before proceeding, check that the frame stands up square and does not lean in one direction. Cross cord assembly. Hook one side of a turnbuckle to the end of a wire rope and the other side of the turnbuckle to the eyelet on bar D, located in the top right corner on the back side. Attach another turnbuckle to the opposite end of the wire rope, then hook it into the eyelet on bar D, located in the bottom left corner of the frame. Do not tighten either corner yet. Hook one side of a turnbuckle to the second wire rope and the other side to the eyelet on bar D, located in the top left corner on the back side. Attach the last turnbuckle to the opposite end of the wire rope and hook it through the eyelet on bar D. Both wires create an X on the back face of the frame with little tension. Tighten all 4 turnbuckles to enhance stability of the frame. Start with the turnbuckle on the top left corner. Firmly hold the point where the turnbuckle and wire rope are connected. With the other hand, turn the middle of the turnbuckle clockwise to tighten it. Maintain some slack on the wire rope until the opposite corner is tightened. Move in order and tighten the top right turnbuckle, then the bottom right turnbuckle, and finally the bottom left turnbuckle. Take caution not to tighten the turnbuckles too much. The wires should give slightly with a little flick while the overall frame stands firmly. The wires should give slightly with a little flick while the overall frame stands firmly. When all 4 turnbuckles are tightened, the frame should be square and rigid. This concludes Phase 2 of the Elite Series assembly process.